It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jordan Yamamoto gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming, here it is. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1.
First pitch, 4-10.
The 1-0 home.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Ground ball right side. Reined in. And that's the first out.
Batting second. The second baseman, Garret Cooper.
So striding forward now, Scott Kingery. Now here it comes. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Yamamoto has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the 1-0. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Dickerson going back to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Aaron Nola is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Bruce on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Line to the right side, and the Marlins have their first hit of the season.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Dickerson.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Rhys Hoskins.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 3-0 offering. It's the outside corner, strike one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT.
Now batting, JT Realmuto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Gregorius.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies go down quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Garret Cooper. He'll begin things here against Aaron
The
Nola.
first baseman, Garret Cooper.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The third baseman, Brian.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
In now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bruce has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Ramirez.
Stepping into the box, Harold Ramirez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Miami down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. So coming to the plate, Jay Bruce, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Jay Bruce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Back up the middle. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Quinn is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
In now, Aaron Nola. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Aye.
And that misses 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Alfaro.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball that time.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Isan.
Settling in now, Isan Diaz. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set and the pitch. Diaz, a native of Puerto Rico. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Alfaro on at first, nobody out. And this will be fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Jordan Yamamoto. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, center fielder, Jonathan Villar.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1 the count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
The count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Again, another foul ball. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back, second baseman, Garret Cooper.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Now here's the pitch.
Back outside.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And that misses ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's a good swing by Harper, but this will drift foul off to the right and out of play. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pulled toward right center field. VR arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in now, Miguel Rojas. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. Quinn will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, first baseman, Garret Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garret Cooper. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. Fouled off. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fastball well outside. The 3-1. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Phillies 2 and the Marlins nothing. New inning set to get underway. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Number 9, Jay Bruce.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly, and that's going to be a base hit for Bruce.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ramirez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Nola. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up now, Harold Ramirez. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Now here's the pitch. There's the good knuckle curve, a ball and a strike. To 1-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Harper at the track. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Isan.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Isan Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Back 2-0 now.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now, but if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher,
John Birdie will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning.
John Birdie.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Has a look, now the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Count remains full. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike called. Now the throw down. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
He's set. The 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Realmuto has it, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the Marlins 1. Sixto Sanchez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 73, Sixto Sanchez.
Ready once again, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Ramirez is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Striding in, Scott Kingery. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Now here's the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runners on first with one down. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runner at first here, one man out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. The 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Long throw to third. Well, a close play at third that time, but he really used his speed to make it first to third on that base hit. Show track tells us he was really moving, and it seems like that made all the difference. Rhys Hoskins will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Jose Arena is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 62, Jose Urrea.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit on the ground toward the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 5 and the Marlins 1. Now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, outside.
Line, that's a base hit into left field.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A 1-1.
Inside ball.
Got a piece. It's 2-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Garret Cooper. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Marlins down quietly. They're down here 5-1. Stepping up to the plate, Roman Quinn. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The center fielder, number 24.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
Swing, and he pops him up. Diaz has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 2, Segura.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey. 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Scott Kingery is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Bryce Harper, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Chopped to first. He's right there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're up 5-1.
7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Brian Anderson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Here it comes.
That's ball 2.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Quinn will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Standing in, Harold Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Realmuto recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count. 0-1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
Gregorius has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 5-1. Rhys Hoskins will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Yeah, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Adam Conley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Francisco Cervelli will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. The 0-1 on its way. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Conley, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Realmuto is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Stepping into the box, Roman Quinn. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
To the plate now, Aaron Nola, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
0-2, here it is. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Phillies on top, 9-1. So stepping in, Isan Diaz. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is camped under this one. And very quickly, 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch.
Hey!
Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a curveball taken low for a ball. Hit on the ground to third. Segura showing off his range. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, Jonathan VR.
So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Miguel Rojas.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They trail big. It's 9-1. All set for the start of the inning. Into the box, Bryce Harper. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Pitch on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. This is foul right side. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Count it 3-1.
JT Realmuto waits on deck. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Yimi Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Yimi Garcia.
JT Realmuto will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, kicks and deals down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Garcia, a former Dodger, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Sliced down the left side, but foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Jay Bruce. Hit sharply toward the right side. Ramirez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies leave a couple, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here.
Doesn't look like Joe Girardi.
Blake Parker will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Hazley is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready now, Corey Dickerson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Good pitch.
Here's the 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Now batting, first baseman, Garret.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Garret Cooper. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Harold Ramirez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Matt Joyce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Matt Joyce.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Miami down to their last strike. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Aaron Nola earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Well, that about wraps it up here on our first game of the season here with Phillies baseball. Bill back here with you. Blake Parker comes in and shuts the door. Had a little bit of a scare there, letting up that 2-run home run. And as you can see there, Rhys Hoskins, a well-deserving player of the game with 2 home runs, multi-run home runs, I should say. He knocked in 5. His first one was a shot, a 2-run shot, which added to the Phillies' early scoring in the 4th. And then, of course, the 3-run blast in the 6th, accompanied by 4 in the 8th. And that pretty much put the seal on everything. But what a performance by Aaron Nola. 109 pitches, 8 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts, only 2 walks, let up 5 hits. Jordan Yamamoto gets the loss. 5 innings pitched, letting up 3 hits. But he came out, I believe... Well, he came out early, relatively speaking. I believe he came out in the 5th, and it was the bullpen for the Fish who had to sort of do some yeoman's work. But today it belonged to the Phillies. As you see, Rhys Hoskins there, a well-deserving player of the game. As we're going to jump out of this and head to the game screen, as you see, the player of the game for Game 1 of the regular season. On a winning note and a very convincing win against those Miami Marlins. As we take a look at the calendar, we see that the Game 1 is in the books. Aaron Nola again with the win, Jordan Yamamoto the loss. Tomorrow we will be with you again. We'll be coming on the air, well, probably not around 7:10, probably closer to 8 o'clock. With Game 2, Zach Wheeler and Pablo Lopez will bring that game to you. Game 2 of this 4-game set. As you see, looking ahead, Jake Arrieta, Caleb Smith, Zach Eflin, and Sandy Alcantara. And then from there, we move on to face the Mets. We'll move up to Citi Field to face the Mets. It will also be a 3-game series as we move into the month of April. So just as quickly as the season started, the month of March is vastly approaching the end of the month, moving into April. Kind of an early start for the season this year with March 26th. Usually the first week of the season is around about the first week of April. So long season to go, and again, because of the coronavirus and the fact that there is no baseball to watch, unless you're watching replays of last season, which is cool too. I may partake in that myself, but I'll be bringing you these games on a nightly basis as time allows. But I will definitely be bringing you these games as we go, as we look ahead into the month of April. We got that 3-game set with the Mets ending, and then it's home to Citizens Bank Park with the home opener a week from today, Thursday, April 2nd. And that will be an off day. And then, of course, Saturday and Sunday with the Milwaukee Brewers as we look ahead. A lot of games to play. Going to be bouncing all over the place. Of course, we'll be back in Miami in the middle of the month. Down to actually, we'll be home with Miami, I should say. Home for Texas, off to Chicago, and then a West Coast trip at the end of April. Just looking ahead. But right now, as we look at the calendar, once again, 9-3 your final. Tomorrow night will be Zach Wheeler and Pablo Lopez. Just want to do a little kind of spring cleaning here. So as we go to the injured list, you'll notice here Victor Arano and Andrew McCutchen both are on the injured list. As you can see, Andrew McCutchen on the 15-day injured list. The 10-day injured list. He should be back by the Phillies home opener, somewhere in there with the Milwaukee Brewers. Of course, Jay Bruce getting the start in left and will most likely be in left field for the majority of this road trip. Victor Arano, the right-hander, shoulder tightness coming out of spring training, so he's on the injured reserve. As you see, Kutch right there. We will most likely be seeing him that first week of April at Citizens Bank Park as they come home to face the Brewers. So that's pretty much it for now. Just looking around here. So there's your player of the game, and we're going to advance to the next day as Rhys Hoskins. What a performance. 2 home runs, a 2-run home run and a 3-run home run. 5 runs batted in. What a performance. He scored twice himself. Just the cleanup hitter today, Rhys really stepped up, and one heck of a performance. So, yeah, just looking around here, some of the things that you see doing this franchise mode. It's I gotta say, if you're a fan of video gaming and you're a fan of baseball video games, it doesn't get any better than this. I mean, there's RBI baseball that's out now, but I don't think there's a better baseball game on the market than this one. So that'll be it for now. We're going to advance to the next day, and that will be tomorrow.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Looking first at the NL East, Rhys Hoskins launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, leading Philadelphia to victory over the Marlins, 9-3. The Mets combined for 10 hits as a team as they pulled away from the Nationals, 6-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Braves, 4-3. The Cincinnati Reds got the best of the visiting Redbirds, 4-3. The Brewers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs, 4-0. The Giants allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine, 1-0. The Padres bested the visiting Rockies 8-3. Brandon Lau was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, leading Tampa Bay to a win over Pittsburgh 7-3. The Boston Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 8-1. The New York Yankees launched 3 home runs as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-2. The Kansas City Royals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 4-1. The Tigers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 3-2. The Minnesota Twins totaled 11 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-3. The Mariners pounded out 17 hits in this one as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 8-3. Justin Verlander got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, leading the Astros to victory against the Angels 3-1. That does it for the recap of opening day. Baseball is back. Don't forget to join us tomorrow morning and all season long for the latest.
And I forgot that they were actually doing those break-ins with the Around the League wrap-up, and I guess I'll remember that for tomorrow. But as you can see, tomorrow's matchup, Zach Wheeler over from the Mets, or as I like to call them, the Mutts. He was over from the Mets, signed a multi-year deal. Wheeler will be with us for a while. He'll be in that second spot in the rotation as he'll take on Pablo Lopez. So just to give you a preview of tomorrow's pitching matchup, that's going to wrap it up for me here. And I want to thank everybody who tuned in on my YouTube channel here, Neil ET87, my friend. Julian, who tuned in, and a few others who have tuned in. Didn't get your names, but certainly appreciate you tuning in. And if you love baseball as much as I do, that one I just let the computer play and let the chips fall where they may. Probably going to do that for the most part. I may play a few games in between, but we shall see. But that's going to wrap it up for now. Looking forward to tomorrow, Friday, March 27th. Also the 32nd year anniversary, this is a pro wrestling thing, of the first Clash of the Champions, March 27th, and also WrestleMania 4, if you're a wrestling fan like I am. But anyway, that's it for me. We have wrapped up Game 1 of the 162 game season. Again, I'm going to be playing these games out due to the coronavirus, the fact that there is no MLB right now. So I'm going to do Major League Baseball this way, and hopefully you guys tune in on a regular basis to catch some of these games and enjoy some baseball. So for all of us here, which is just me, this is Bill Knight signing off. Thanks for watching Phillies Baseball. We'll see you tomorrow night for another edition, Game 2 of the series of Phillies Baseball. Thanks a lot.